Hope you're doing really well. I am up on Dartmoor today and I'm meeting my friend Laura, so you know it's going to be a fun ride. So today we're going to be heading off on a loop around part of Dartmoor. We're up near Oakhampton and Lidford, which is just off the Granite Way. That's a traffic-free, really nice kind of cycle trail, great for families. But there's also a bunch of gravel trails, gravel roads up there around the kind of military area, and obviously some more kind of wild techie bits up there. I don't totally know what the route is like. Laura sent me a link and I've put it on Komoot and I've uploaded it to my watch, but I didn't really pay that much attention to it. I just know that it's a good one because it's designed by this guy called Peter Gold, whose routes I've done before. So Peter publishes these Dartmoor gravel routes on Medium and they can be quite challenging. I know that Peter is a mountain biker and so am I, so I find them all right, but I think if you weren't and you were expecting just kind of gravel roads, you might find it a bit full on. So we will see. I'm on the Marin Headlands. Laura is on a mountain bike because she doesn't have a gravel bike. We are taking our bikinis because we'll probably swim, or she'll definitely swim. I'll play it by ear. The sun's out right now, but believe me, it was cold a minute ago. And then we've got all our camping gear. We're going to be camping out tonight. There's also a super nice pub that we're going to go to, probably get a veggie burger there or something. And well, I mean, that's all you need to know. We're riding, swimming, camping, probably having a beer, you know, usual Juliet stuff really. Hello.
Sorry I'm late.
That's okay. Sorry I'm sticking a camera in your face again. So I've just been sent this Akajura frame bag, which hopefully I can squeeze in my tiny bike. Just about, I think. So that's pretty cool because they've also sent me a hydration bladder that is designed to fit in the frame bag, and it has this hose that you have coming out of it so you can drink. It's kind of tiny. I was expecting something slightly bigger. It's only 1.5 litres. But that's still more water than I can really carry and bead on, so I can't fit a lot in here. I mean, I suppose you could fit 750 there and another one there, but I mean with the frame bag then I can put all my bits and pieces in there. They've also sent me a new, what is it called? Should know this. Oh yes, new Expedition front bar bag roll type thingy. This one is fully waterproof, which is quite an advantage when you live in England. So I'm going to put those on and then I'll show you what they look like. You've got this little reservoir in here attached to the hose, and then you run that through there, out there, and then, I don't know, I mean I've put it up here, so I guess you can just bend down and drink it out of that, but I don't know if it'll flop around a bit. On, although not loaded. Save my car. There she is. Looks cool, eh? Let's go! Really, really lovely, lovely track. Meldon Reservoir. I've never actually been here before, but I have cycled over the Granite Way, which is in the background, that traffic-free bridge over there. I think we're going to come back via that. It is so nice here. Yeah, I'm pushing. It's steep. Basically just taking my bike for a nice long walk. This was not meant to be a grumble vlog. So we're quite close to one of the most lovely swimming spots. I don't know if we're going to swim right now because we didn't bring any food and we do need to get to the pub in time for a burger. But let's go and check it out and then we can figure stuff out. Laura just turned around and saw me descending with one hand on the bars, one on the camera, and told me she thinks I need 2 hands for this descent, so I'm going to put you down and I'll show you when we get to the swim spot. It's somewhere down there. Ta-da! Seem to have lost Laura though. I thought she'd come down here to the swimming spot. Maybe she's gone to the pub. What did you say?
Pub there.
Oh! pub first it is then.
Yay!
I'm not videoing you eating. I never do that. Cat's coming for your chips.
Wait, get down you.
Well, we've had a couple of pints, some extremely nice burgers, and been entertained by all the sheep and cows, dogs, cats, children running around. It's really, really nice here. But now we are going to ride back to the swimming spot. I think the moon will start coming up soon, and there's a bit of a plan afoot to go skinny dipping, but I think I'm going to have to warm up substantially before we do that. It's a bit nippy, and look, I'm wearing a puffer jacket. But I think the best thing to do is probably jump straight back on the bikes, get pedalling, and then I can make a call on whether we do that or not. Laura's going to go in anyway, I know it.
Skinny dipping?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course you are, right? I get a bit colder than her, but I'm up for it in theory. Nothing like a bit of sketchy one-handed filming in the dark on gravel. I thought we were going to have a little bit more moonlight. Going anyway?
Yeah. I didn't know there was a question about it.
All you can see is midges darting across the screen. Are you going to skinny dip with a head torch on?
I was thinking of leaving it on the side.
Oh, okay. Morning. Well, I slept pretty well, actually. Oh, I think there's a sheep outside the tent. I can hear baaing, unless that's Laura. But it's meant to be sunny this morning, and I was hoping that I could jump in that lovely pool and have a bit of a swim after my failed, well, it wasn't a totally failed skinny dip last night. I did get in up to the waist, but I couldn't get myself all the way under. It was so excruciatingly cold. I think because you had to kind of edge your way in and feel your way over the rocks with your feet, it really kind of heightened the sense of touch and temperature, and it made the temperature seem more extreme than it would do during the day when I would just kind of stride straight in and then, you know, dive under the water within seconds. I don't like mess around when I'm getting in a wild swimming spot. I just go straight in, 1, 2, 3, go. Anyway, I realise now I've probably just woken Laura up talking to you, seeing as she's right next to me in a bivvy and I'm only in a tent. So I'm going to say hey to her, see what the weather's like, and then we're going to figure out what we're going to do. Oh, it's so disgusting. A slug in my tent. How am I going to get that out? What is that coming out of its bum? It is so vile. I need something hard like a piece of card. It's making me feel quite sick.
Well, let me in and I'll deal with it.
I love you. I feel really sick. Ah! Ah! Oh, you're a good friend. Morning.
Quite exciting, isn't it?
Enjoy the show. Laura's straight back in now. The soldiers have gone. I'm going to pack up my stuff, and I think we're going to do a bit more riding. Just going to check the route, Laura. Where are we? Oh, good job I checked, because I'm not sure where we are. Oh no, there we are. Whoa! So we're just heading up onto the Granite Way through Oakhampton. And it starts and ends here at the Oakhampton Old Station, where they have a very nice cafe with a really nice station cat who has his own Facebook page. Random fact, Percy the station cat comes from the animal shelter where I used to volunteer. Anyway, at Oakhampton Station there's also a youth hostel, so it's a really great place to come with your family, do some easy riding, or come and do some harder riding, but you've got the Granite Way on your doorstep, which is nice. Oh, It's funny, but when I'm on these little trips, we're so close to where we live, but I still always think I should come back here with my daughter for a little holiday, because she'd love it. One of her favourite trips ever was to stay in a hotel in the same town that we live in, but they've got a swimming pool, so we went in the pool, and then they have a pub down by the river. We went to the pub, she got to drink Coca-Cola, so, you know, memorable. See up there, that really steep green hill? That's where I kept complaining, because we were just pushing. I swear it was about 24 degrees. It's so steep. Worth it though. Only problem with the Granite Way is it is just a little bit short if you do a lot of cycling, say. I mean, it's over very, very quickly. Great if you're 5 years old or a bit slower, but you can work it into quite a nice loop, which is obviously what we've done, or it forms part of the Devon Coast to Coast, which runs from Plymouth all the way up to, I want to say Bideford, but I think it's even further. Oh, look at this nice pub. That looks nice. Bit early for a pint though. Anyway, you can do the Devon Coast to Coast from Plymouth all the way up to Woolacombe? Is it Woolacombe? Or, well, one of those places. And that would make a nice trip. I've actually chatted to Dan about doing it in a day. Try and ride the whole way there and then stay in a youth hostel or something, but you could equally do it over a couple of days. So maybe that's a plan. Laura has unfortunately developed a migraine, and Dr. Elliot over here has decided that the answer to all her problems is a pasty from the farm shop. So that's what we're doing, and I'll update you in a minute as to whether my own particular brand of medicine has worked. They are award-winning and amazing pasties, so I'm glad we've managed to work these into the ride. It's basically Juliet's tour of pubs and cafes. Not actually done a huge amount of riding on this one, it's been really nice and chilled. But hey, I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? We're out, we're having a nice time. Do actually have some real medicine in the car as well, so I'm not just gonna try and fix her with a cheese and onion pasty.
That's alright.
Verdict.
Really good pasty.
It is right though.
Great pastry.
It's the pastry. Oh, they're so good.
Well, actually, and the filling though.
Well, true that. Hasn't worked on Laura's migraine, but it's a nice diversion. Just want to sleep after that. Thankfully, we're near the car. Thank you. There she is. Bye.
Bye.
I hope you feel better soon.
Me too.
Yeah.